Hello students, let's start the topic human nervous system. In the earlier video, we have discussed about the control and coordination and what is reflex action. So from here we will start human nervous system. So human nervous system is divided into two parts. The first one is central nervous system. In short, it is called CNS. And CNS also consists of two parts, brain and spinal cord. While the second one is the peripheral nervous system. In short, it is called the PNS. And PNS consists of two parts, cranial nerves. Cranial nerves are those nerves which directly arises from the brain. There are 12 pair of cranial nerves found in human. And second one is the spinal nerve. Spinal nerves. Spinal nerves arises from the spinal cord, and these are of 31 pair. Now, first topic is the brain. Brain is the main coordinating center of the body, and brain has three major parts. First part is forebrain. First part is forebrain, and with forebrain control all the voluntary actions of our body. Forebrain also store information, and hence it is called the memory, sheet of memory. And forebrain receives sensory impulses from various parts of the body and integrate it. And forebrain has center which is associated with hunger. That is hunger center. Second part of brain is called the midbrain. Midbrain control involuntary actions such as changes in pupil size. Pupil is found in eye. So pupil control the entry of light. Entry of pupil control the amount of light entering in the eye. So when we go in bright light, it constrict. When we go in dark, it relax or it expand. Midbrain also control reflex movement of head, neck and trunk part. And the last part of brain is called the hindbrain, and hindbrain also has three parts. First is the cerebellum. Cerebellum control posture and balance of the body. Precision of voluntary action, that is picking up a pen. So it maintains the equilibrium of the body. Second one is the medulla. Medulla control involuntary actions of our body such as blood pressure, salivation, vomiting, respiration, that is breathing. And the third part of hindbrain is called the pons. Pons control involuntary action and regulation. It helps in the regulation of respiration. So this is the structure of brain, and this is the forebrain. Very high convolutions found in the forebrain. Why it is very convoluted to accommodate more amount of neurons. It is made up of the neuron. So this is the forebrain. This is the midbrain, and this is the pons. This is the medulla, and this is the cerebellum. Okay, and this is the hypothalamus, which control the temperature of the body, and this is the pituitary gland, the master gland of the body. Here the largest part of forebrain is called the cerebrum. Cerebrum has two hemisphere, right and left hemisphere, and both the cerebral hemisphere are connected with the transverse nervous band, which is called the cerebral fissure. And this is the brain box. It is also called the cranium. Now, the protection of brain. In neurons, centrioles are absent. So, when centriole absent, it means nerve cells never divide after attaining its maturity. Hence, it needs a protection because if they get damaged, they never regenerate and they are very important for our body. So, here, protection of brain and spinal cord. Brain is protected by a fluid filled balloon which act as shock absorb medium and enclosed in called the cranium or skull. And the fluid is known as cerebrospinal fluid, which is filled in three membrane that is known as meninges. Meninges has three membrane: pyometer, arachnoid, and durameter. So these three membranes, they are collectively called the meninges. They protect the brain and they are filled with fluid. So they form a balloon-like structure and act as a shock absorbing medium. So brain is well protected by three membranes, which is filled by fluid and a hard bone structure that is called the skull or cranium.